Home Heartbreak, Ranking Breakthrough. Alexandra Eala falls in Manila but hits career high. Alexandra Eala was eliminated from her home tournament, the WTA 125 Manila Open, after falling in the semifinals to Colombian Camila Osorio. The Filipina had secured comfortable wins in the first two rounds, but ultimately ran into a wall against the South American, a former world number 33. Even so, her recent victories allowed her to add new ranking points at a time of the season when she is practically not defending any points, enabling her to reach her best ranking so far, as she currently sits at world number 45 in the live rankings. The 20-year-old returned to the Philippines following a quick disappointment at the Australian Open. After her semifinal appearance at the ASB Classic in Auckland, she did not have many days to adapt to Melbourne and was eliminated in the first round of the Australian Open by American Alicia Parks, squandering a one-set lead in a 6-0, 3-6, 2-6 defeat. Eala quickly made her way to Manila thanks to a wild card from the organizers and entered the tournament as the second seed. She swiftly showed her favorite status, defeating world number 163 Elena Kariva 6-1, 6-2, and world number 140 Jimeno Satisum 6-4, 6-0. Those wins gave confidence to the Filipina, but she faced a demanding challenge in the quarterfinals. The always tricky Osorio, the fifth seed and currently ranked world number 84, a player well known for her ability to grind through long battles. It was a match in which the Colombian did not waver in the face of Eala's home support and was consistently the one holding the upper hand throughout the contest. Osorio secured a break in the third game, although Eala quickly responded by breaking back. Both players were evenly matched on serve, winning 63% of points on their first serve, but Osorio's effectiveness on the second serve proved decisive, 64% compared to 53%, in addition to her superiority in the key moments. Indeed, in the seventh game, with the score level at 3-3, Osorio capitalized on another break opportunity to take the lead. This time, she held on to her serve and, without facing another break point, closed out the opening set 6-4 after 41 minutes. The second set turned into a roller coaster of breaks at the start. The first four games were consecutive breaks, with Osorio taking the lead and Eala responding immediately each time. The first player to finally hold serve was Eala in the fifth game, taking a 3-2 lead, not without first saving a break point against her. Osorio responded on serve, but once again service games became unstable for both players. It was a tense battle, in which Eala won just 39% of points on her serve, while Osorio fared only slightly better at 45%. In total, there were 7 breaks in the 10 games played in the second set. The match remained level at 4-4, at which point Osorio secured one final break and fulfilled her responsibility of serving for the match, sealing the victory 6-4, 6-4. Osorio's win allows her to continue offsetting the loss of points she will suffer next week, as she was defending points from the second round of the 2025 Australian Open and the quarterfinals of the Singapore Challenger. By reaching the semifinals in Manila, she has ensured valuable points and currently sits at number 96 in the live rankings. For the Colombian, a drop in the rankings will be inevitable unless she manages to claim the title in Manila, while her next opponent will be 21-year-old Argentine Solana Sierra, number 63. On Eala's side, she departs having climbed positions up to number 45, and with no points to defend in the coming weeks, all indications suggest she will continue to rise in the rankings, even without major results. Eala's next commitments will be at the Abu Dhabi Open, starting on Monday after receiving a wild card into the main draw, followed by the WTA 1000 Doha Open, where she will look to secure a spot through the qualifiers. Home Heartbreak, Ranking Breakthrough. Alexandra Eala falls in Manila but hits career high. Tennis has a way of being both cruel and rewarding, sometimes in the same week. For Alexandra Eala, the 18-year-old Filipino sensation, that paradox played out vividly on home soil this past week in Manila. Amidst the cheers, flags, and fervent hope of a nation, she suffered an unexpected early round exit. Yet, in a twist that mirrors the sport's unpredictable nature, the heartbreak at home coincided with a career milestone, her rise to a new personal best in the WTA rankings. The Manila hard courts, usually echoing with the rhythm of rackets and applause, witnessed an intense duel that ended abruptly for Alexandra. Facing a seasoned opponent with a combination of power and cunning, the young star fought valiantly, showcasing her signature athleticism and mental grit. But tennis, like life, does not always reward effort with immediate victory. Alexandra's campaign ended sooner than her fans had hoped, leaving her supporters stunned and a little crestfallen. Yet heartbreak, while bitter, often carries a hidden lesson. For Alexandra, this particular loss was less an end than a turning point. It marked the moment where the sum of her hard work, dedication, and resilience translated into tangible recognition on the global stage. The WTA announced her new career-high ranking shortly after her Manila exit, proof that growth is not always linear and that success often emerges from adversity. The pressure of playing at home. Playing at home is a double-edged sword. On one hand, there is the comfort of familiar surroundings, the warmth of cheering fans, and the pride of representing one's country. On the other, expectations multiply, scrutiny intensifies, and the emotional stakes soar. Alexandra, who has carried the Philippine flag with distinction since her junior years, knows this dynamic well. "I wanted to give the fans something to cheer for," she said after her loss, her voice steady despite the sting of defeat. "It's tough because you feel like you're letting everyone down. But I also know every match, win or lose, is a step forward." Her words capture the paradox of professional sport. The scoreboard tells one story, but the larger narrative is about growth, persistence, and the ability to transform pressure into performance. Alexandra's career-high ranking is a testament to that larger story, an affirmation that her journey is moving upward even when immediate results falter. Rising through the ranks. Alexandra Eala's rise in the tennis world has been meteoric. Born and raised in Manila, she honed her skills at a young age, quickly establishing herself as one of Asia's brightest junior talents. She made history by becoming the first Filipino to win a junior Grand Slam singles title, a triumph that catapulted her into the global spotlight. Since transitioning to the professional circuit, Alexandra has faced the steep learning curve common to young athletes moving from juniors to the senior tour. She has encountered higher-ranked opponents, grueling travel schedules, and the mental demands of a sport where every point matters. Yet, with each challenge, she has shown an uncanny ability to adapt, to refine her game, and to keep her focus on long-term goals rather than immediate setbacks. Her recent ranking breakthrough is evidence of that steady climb. By consistently earning points in international tournaments,